Yes, you are welcome once again to this segment of Take Note. Now, of course, with me, as you can see, we do have a special guest in studio, and he is Mr. Martin Mugisha, the Executive Director, Operations Chief Credit Officer at Post Bank, which is rebranding to Pearl Bank. So you'll be getting more information on that. Worry not. He is going to give you all the details. But first and foremost, you are welcome, Mr. Mugisha.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Hope.
Thank you, too.
And thank you for the opportunity to come and use this chance to enlighten the population about the journey that the bank is taking. Yeah.
Okay, you are welcome once again. Now, to start us off, if you could just briefly tell us about Post Bank. We have heard of Post Bank. I have known of Post Bank since its inception when I was young. It has grown, just like we were having a conversation here. So please do tell us more about it.
So Post Bank has been around for over 27 years. Started out as part of the post office, savings and cooperative section of the post office, but has since grown into a commercial bank, a tier 1 commercial bank. So in 2024, the bank came up with a new strategy, a 5-year strategy, 2024-2028, in which it prepared itself for a transformation so that they can then serve Ugandans a lot better. That came rise to, among others, how then can we better serve our current customers that total to over 1.5 million. We have a spread of 57 branches, that's brick and mortar. But above all, we serve customers even digitally, meaning that we can reach everyone at every corner of this country, in and outside Uganda, by the way of a digital banking, over and above walking to the bank. So it was important then that as we transform, as we grow, as we expand, we've eventually improved on our technology. We have smart ATMs, we have internet banking. So the growth has been phenomenal, and that has necessitated who we are intending to become in the near future.
Okay. Now, why the rebrand? I mean, simple but wide question.
Like I really mentioned to you, when we set out this strategy, one of the things that we committed to the shareholder is to eventually then see how to serve customers better. We redefined our purpose to fostering prosperity for all Ugandans, and that was hinged on two major pillars. The first is stimulating entrepreneurship and enterprise to all Ugandans, and the second is ensuring sustainable digital inclusion for all Ugandans. Now, to achieve all these changes at the back of the huge development that we've done in the recent past, we needed to come up with better ways of serving people, and inevitably also change and improve on how we are perceived in the population.
Okay, quite interesting. Now, you did mention a strategy, but before we head into the strategy, first and foremost, could you share actually, I think first dive into the strategy, then my question will come after the strategy, I guess.
No, like I stated, really, the strategy was about we've come a long way from a savings bank to an MDI, and now a tier 1 bank. Tier 1 meaning we can then do what everything else that a commercial bank does, including going to the clearing house, doing international trade, offering checks. So having done that, then we said, how then do we position ourselves to meet the demands of the population over and above what we've always done? And among others, it was a decision that was taken that along the way, we redefine our purpose. Draw a line between what we are and what we intend to do, and our purpose then became fostering prosperity of all Ugandans. And those two high impact goals that we intend to achieve can only be achieved if, one, we build on our infrastructure that we've improved over time, but also be seen to prepare ourselves to even cross borders and serve customers even better.
Okay. Yeah. Now, what is changing in this rebrand? Are there particular things? Then also, even as you give me an answer to that question, one would wonder, will the accounts be changing as well? How is the whole process going to be like?
So, This is a journey that has started in the background, and it will take us about 24 months.
Okay.
What is changing is mainly the look and feel of the bank. We'll change the brand, we'll change the logo, we'll change the colors, but our services will remain the same. It's a renewed commitment to our customers to continue to serve them efficiently and even better. So over and above, everything else will remain intact except for our brand, our look and feel. And most importantly, for the comfort of all Ugandans, is the fact that our shareholder also remains the same. Nothing is changing. We are the same old, except for the name and look and feel, and the commitment to even serve the population better.
So even the location stays the same?
Yes, our locations, that property is actually owned by us, so we're not leaving it.
Okay, then that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Now, when can Ugandans expect to start seeing the new Pearl Bank? And, what do you also hope to bring? What new thing do you hope to bring with this rebranding, of course, to your customers?
So like I mentioned earlier, in the background, the works have started following the approvals that we obtained from the shareholder. That's the Ministry of Finance that holds the share on behalf of the government of Uganda, as well as the central bank. So in the background, the works have started. What do we intend to change? We shall see a change of colors gradually, a change of the logo gradually, a change of, we shall have to redo our branches, our look and feel. The channels that we use both on the phone, the ATMs or the digital spaces shall gradually change into the new Pearl Bank. So that in the background, that's what will be happening. But that notwithstanding, we intend to come with even better ways of serving our customers. We have our flagship account called the Zero Flex account that is targeting mainly the youth and Gen Zs. That is flexible and allows people to open accounts freely. There's no charge for withdrawing. There's no charge for account balance. You can withdraw and deposit at your convenience at any one time. Over and above that, we also are going to project more our wallet, that is the Wendy wallet, and this is a wallet that brings convenience to the hands of our customers. You can deposit, you can remit through Western Union through the phone, meaning you don't have to walk into a bank to receive or even make or send money on Western Union, but it can be done in the comfort of your house or phone or wherever you are. We also intend the app also is allows you to save and get interest on your savings. We are also going to enable you to borrow on the same app. So over and above, we are bringing efficiency, we're bringing comfort, we're bringing redefined services to our population through this new rebrand. Okay,
now the Zero Flex, you did mention the Zero Flex. What's the age limit for the Gen Zs?
For as long as you have a national ID, and you're above 18 years, you are able to open an account on the phone to your convenience. Okay. So there's no limit to that. And then depending on what you do, because it's done digitally, so won't verify whether you have outgrown it or not, but therein you'll have entered your age. But for as long as you're youth, by the definition of Uganda, you'll be able to use your Zero Flex account.
Okay. Now, just briefly, there's someone out there who might want to know how they can open an account in now the new Pearl Bank. What can you tell them? How do they open that account?
Maybe for starters to mention that there's nothing new that is changing. What we've always done in Post Bank, we shall continue to do in Pearl Bank, although we intend to do it a lot better. Now, you just walk to any of our branches with your national ID, and there you'll get service with a tab where someone will open your account without filling out any paper and shall be digitally opened. That notwithstanding, you can go onto our website, look for Post Bank, download the app, and there open an account at your own convenience for as long as you have your national ID with you. You will take a picture of it, that will be scanned at the back of it, verified, and boom, you shall have your account.
Now, do we also have services for those people who might not have access to, smartphones, computers, and all that?
Absolutely. We also have services for customers through USSD, and our code is *263#, and through that you can then access all our digital channels on your phone, even without a smartphone. Yes.
Okay, that's quite interesting. Now, when is, you did say it's going to take 24 months?
It's a process.
It's a process.
It's a process that has already begun.
Okay.
So therein, we are beginning to gradually phase out the old post bank and bringing in the PAL bank. So this is a process that could take between 12 and 24 months. So that means that if you have a post bank checkbook, you can continue to use it until that point in time when we advise you that you return it, and then we give you one that's branded with PAL Bank. But I can confirm that to date, all our instruments are accepted by all channels, even the central bank. Nothing has changed, but it shall be a gradual process that will transition us into PAL Bank.
Okay, that's quite interesting. We cannot... we look forward to it.
It's a pleasure.
Definitely.
It's a pleasure.
Now, I do not know if there's anything else we've left out here that you might want to add for the viewer out there to know.
No, from me, one is to say thank you very much for this opportunity, but also to announce to the public that please come and do business with us, bank with us. If you don't have a Wendy account, I would advise that you go to either App Store or Google Store and download the Wendy app. You will self-onboard yourself and enjoy all services on our digital channels. And above all, it is a commitment from the bank to continue to serve all our population efficiently and with integrity.
That's really interesting. Now, for the Wendy app, again, if someone does not have a smartphone, can they come to the bank and be helped somehow?
Absolutely. Even without a smartphone, you can reach out to any of our agents or our bank, any of the banking halls, and then you can be advised or supported in onboarding onto Wendy, because it too can be accessed on USSD. Maybe also to add is an appeal to all Ugandans to register as agents of Wendy, because it's an opportunity to also make an earning of every transaction that you support in transacting the population, as such that at the end of the day, even the agent earns or makes money, makes a living as they serve the population.
Okay. Now, briefly, just before we actually close this, what advice would you give to a viewer out there who feels like banking, investment, Wendy apps, I don't think they're really important? What advice can you give to them?
My advice is banking is one of the oldest traditions in this world, and it's not going to go anywhere. However, banking is changing and revolutionizing. Gone are the days when you have to walk into brick and mortar to transact. Now, one of the things that Post Bank or PAL Bank is bringing on board is enabling you to do banking at your own convenience. And the earlier you join the club, the better, because banking is not going to go away, but you need to bank at your convenience. Now, we are also moving in an economy that discourages moving with cash, meaning most of the transactions that we do, be it business to business, be it person to business, are now digital. So it is imperative, one, that you join PAL Bank, but also equally important that you join the digital channels that enable you to do transactions at your convenience. Yes. Okay,
that's really interesting. So you have been given you've been given some bit of advice. If you feel like banking was not for you, please, this is something, and times are changing because we are in a digital economy. We are in a digital world. Things keep on transforming day by day, day by night. So it is important that you get to, have some tips when it comes to banking. And of course, we are transforming to PAL Bank, from Post Bank to PAL Bank. Do not forget that. Yes. And of course, the services are still remaining the same. So worry not. You might be out there thinking because it's rebranding, you may need to change. No. You have been duly advised and given information that despite the fact that the rebrand is already happening, worry not, because your account still stays the same. You can still use your checkbook. So maybe in the future, maybe new checkbooks will be coming up.
Gradually we shall be phasing out the old checkbooks and introducing the new ones. Our cards will eventually change. We will require you return the old one and we give the new one with time, but this takes time. But that does not mean that the current ones cannot work.
Yeah.
They are still acceptable. You can still use them.
Okay, just in case someone wants to find you on, social media platforms, where can we find you?
Postbank and soon to be Pearl Bank is on all social media platforms, including X, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, but also you can get us through our WhatsApp number, and I will take this opportunity to announce our official WhatsApp number. The official WhatsApp number for Postbank and soon to be Pearl Bank is 0707 993 930. And to appeal to all Ugandans far and beyond, not use any other WhatsApp number when communicating with the Post Bank other than the one that I've read to you. I'll read it again. 0707 993 930. Yes.
Now, just my final question that has just popped up in my mind. What security features have you put in place, especially now that you are planning to transform? We have had incidences whereby certain banks, people actually withdraw money from people's accounts, and you wonder what's happening. So is there any specific security feature that you have put up for customer protection?
Thank you very much, and that is a very important issue at this point in time. One is to call upon all our customers not to share their PINs with anyone. Do not share your PIN, your bank PIN, with anyone, because that is your identity and that's your entry into your account. Two, over and above that, when you're downloading the app, there are key questions that we ask you, security questions, that should you be required to re-enter the system, either using a different phone, or should we be suspicious that it's not you, we'll ask you those questions. And again, the answers to those questions should be restricted to yourself alone. We also have implemented a feature whereby for every transaction that you do, you get an OTP, a code, a unique only to you, after that you can only verify by the use of your phone, among others, to make sure that then there is foolproof security on all platforms.
Also, if you don't mind telling the people that, sometimes we do receive messages and you'll see a normal number, but it's saying we are from Post Bank, or Pearl Bank. So they're telling you to, we need your accounts, stuff like that. And some people will actually give in their account because they saw we are from Pearl Bank. So what advice can you give to someone out there when it comes to such messages? What should they look out for specifically?
And I think you are right. Most of the fraudsters will target times when you have either just entered the market or you're rebranding, and then reach out to all customers. Now, to all our esteemed customers, this is to emphasize that no, you will not be approached through any ordinary numbers. Our official numbers are the only ways that we can communicate to you, and these are the ones that I can mention here below. Our phone number is 0800 217 200. That's the official number. The other one is 041 715 711. But that notwithstanding, today most people use WhatsApp. I want to re-emphasize that our WhatsApp number, the only one that we use officially, is 0707 993 930. Do not accept any other correspondence officially from Pearl Bank or Post Bank that is on a number other than the ones that I've mentioned to you.
Okay. Well, I think we have exhausted everything that we need to discuss.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Well, that has been Mr. Martin Mugisha, the Executive Director, Operations Chief Credit Officer at Post Bank, very soon transforming to Pearl Bank. And we hope that you did listen to everything that you have been told. Make sure that you are safe, stay safe, do not give out your PIN, Very, very important. But yes, that's what we had for you today on our Take Note. And of course, we have also come to the end of our Arise Family Morning Show. It is always a pleasure to serve you. However, do stay tuned because we are going to be having more insights, discussions when it comes to issues at hand. Otherwise, I'm Hope Nyongereza and I wish you a beautiful day.